let's look at the second Sunday game, fellas, at the SCG. It is the Sydney Swans and the Carlton Blues. Now then, Crocodile Dundes, what do you have for this one, mate? What are you liking? Oh, he's got the head out.
Out of all the underdogs
You
this
don't like
week,
the Blues in this game.
out of all of the underdogs
No one likes
this
the
week,
Blues in this game.
Out of all the underdogs this week, I'm backing in the Blues here.
Oh, my good
Backing
God.
the Blues. I'm putting it out there that if I was doing a tipping competition, I would 100% tip Sydney because everyone is going to tip Sydney. And
What do you think is the point of the show that we do?
Hear me out, E. Hear me out, E.
No.
I'm making the point. I'm here for betting, all right? And the value, it's like $2.60 or something for Carlton. I think Carlton can do it.
I'd genuinely rather put my money on North Melbourne at 4.50.
I wouldn't because I put money on North Melbourne to beat Hawthorn. I made this call and I got hated on. I remember it was a long time ago when I was in Des Senior's Desticles, and I made the call of Carlton's first win of the year in 2019. They were 0-5. Made the big call. I was hated on.
But you're known for your big calls. And guess what you also did? You also made a call earlier on this year that GWS were going to finish rock bottom of the table.
Desmond.
Not good.
Desmond, I'm going to ask you a simple question right now. Who are you tipping in this game?
Carlton are going to win. But I'm saying I'm being strategic here. I'm being strategic. You've got to understand, if you're tipping, you want to tip the same as everyone else and just pick them apart. Pick them apart.
I'm going to tip the team that I think is going to win. And
Carlton, baby. Carlton 1-39.
I'm tipping the Sydney Swans.
Carlton 1-39, baby.
I'm tipping the team that I expect to win at the SCG, and that's the Sydney Swans. Carlton only did what was required last week, no more, no less. Okay,
I can agree with that.
Such a Blues
That was
win.
it. Whereas the Swans are just so predictable. It's just Lloyd, Mills, Parker, and Kennedy. But thankfully, that's enough to get a job done. Admittedly, Jordan Dawson was great, and if he keeps that up, he's asking for a big-time contract at the end of the year. But Parker, Mills, Lloyd, Kennedy, that gets games done. Now, Buddy was good, but Buddy was good against the small defence. A very small, young, inexperienced defence.
Good luck against the Blues, baby.
Well, when Buddy's lining up against Griffin Logue, gee, I'm annoyed he didn't kick 16 goals, to be honest with you. Weitering will be licking the lips on this one, I think. I think Buddy's going to rock up and Weitering's going to say, you're going to get squished by the heat bag, the wheat bag.
I mean, and again, Liam Jones has done a number on Buddy the last few times they played.
Absolutely.
It's not going to be easy going.
No, it won't. But having said that, Carlton lack class through the middle at the minute. They're going to get exposed in the midfield by that awesome Swans on-ball unit. They'll win it at the coalface. Carlton's back's going to be
the only one
siege.
who won't is Sam Walsh.
Yeah.
So that first quarter, I thought he was going to have an all-time type of game against the Hawks the other day. Until Cole Hardigan decided to give him an ear massage with the point of his elbow. Either of you see that?
It's just ridiculous.
The clack.
Dirty grot.
Kyle Hardigan, and I'm making
the worst part about me.
I can say this. He's my least favourite player in the AFL.
He'd be up there. The worst part about that for me. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire plays for Manchester United.
So Harry Kane, what did he say?
So Harry Mackay.
Harry Kewell, go on.
Turned, looked at Sam Welsh dead on the floor, and then just walked off.
Bad for culture, that.
That's no good.
Good for culture.
Get stuck into him. Eddie Betts was behind, saw the whole thing happen, just kept walking.
Mate,
get stuck into Hardigan? Go and give him some. If I saw one of my teammates get elbowed in the back of the head, if it was Des, I'd say good job, and hopefully that's fixed him. But anyone else, you'd be in there.
If that was Mitch Robinson, he'd have run over with a flying headbutt.
I could not believe it. And the worst part, no one in the media was saying a damn thing about it. They were, it's pretty awful of Cole Hardigan. Yeah, well, it is awful. But where's his teammates? Give him some help. Sam Walsh is dead on the floor.
Classic Blues, playing for themselves, fella.
Disgusting,
Playing for themselves. Now, the Swans win if they isolate Buddy. Now, what I mean by that is if you look for him time in, time out, all of the time, all of the Blues defenders are going to go to Buddy, which does what?
Leaves everyone free.
Leaves everyone else free, exactly. As easy as that. That's what I'm saying. Now, and having said that, also, if you play shootout footy, the Swans, Blues don't like that. The Blues won't last.
That'll be tough.
You suggesting Thomas Papley to have a field day?
I genuinely think Papley goes stupid, and I genuinely think Buddy maybe one, maybe two. I think he gets held. I think he gets held well. Whereas if you're the Blues, you can win if you run hard defensively and off of half back, which is something you haven't done all year. But if you start doing that, you'll start winning games.
Blues
make good choices going forward.
Blues actually look a little bit better off half back now that Doherty's moved out to a wing.
Oh, I think you're going to say Williams.
And Newman has come back into the side as
Newman's
well.
Been nice.
Williams has looked good off half back as well since moving there. So they've had a bit of a reshuffle.
Thank God he's actually done something like Williams. Not to be overcritical, but far out. Carlton love to recruit players that do nothing, don't they? Like it's such a cliche. We all know
he's a great player though, and he was just not performing to
Why
that
is he
standard.
why
But
is he
now
so
he's gone.
bad? He was
Now
so
he's gone
good
back to
last year.
halfback. He looks good.
It's where he settled. It's where he made his name. It's
Yep.
where he made his name. Got some bets for you, gents. Your man, Matthew Owies, anytime goal.
My guy.
Chad Warner, anytime goal. He's had a goal last week and a goal the week before. It's at the SCG. It's Carlton.
He's a great player.
I think he does it. Eddie Betts, anytime first half goal for the exact same reasons as what I said last week on the show.
He just does it.
And he did it. He kicked 2 in the first half last week. Thanks for playing. And, of course, it's the old firm. I've got to go Mills. I've got to go Lloyd. And I've got to go Parker. 25 touches apiece. That's paying $14. All that together.
Lovely. I had. I've also got Doherty 25 plus. He's out in the wing. He looks elite. And Nick Newman 20 plus. He'd been in for 2 games. Had 21 and 22 disposals. So
nicely done.
$1.72 for that.
I like Nick Newman. I do like Nick Newman as a player. It's Nick with
got a
C, isn't it?
Nick with a C.
Yeah, and he's got a haircut you can set your watch to. Nice. It's real, short back and size, bit of a flat top.
Perfect.
I like it.
I love players like that.
I do indeed. Now, gents, last game of the
also-
round. Oh, go on then.
That's a grudge match for Nick Newman as well.
It is.
It's a grudge match against the old firm.
It is, yeah.
I expect him to fire up.
Do you know what's a bit of a grudge match from Tom Papley, purely off of the
thinking that.
speculation. Purely
Oh,
off
the
speculation.
storylines. It's like a WWE WrestleMania. Let's go.
Narrative
It's the
game.
third match
I'm
on
all
the
in.
card.